Hallo, und zwar sind wir hier, sitzt neben mir ein netter Herr, und zwar der beste Call of Duty Spieler, den es gibt. Und er möchte uns nicht nur von sich selbst erzählen, sondern auch von seiner Maus. So, can you show us the mouse and how it works? What's so special about it and the difference between the PS controller?
Sure. Well, for starters, this one here is the original V2, what we call Frags V2. It's the wired version we have. This is the most popular one we have. It's like everyone has it in the U.S. Pretty much it's the 6-axis control for the PS3, but it has a mouse attached to it. What makes a difference is because of the mouse, but we actually have functions where you can actually customize the 6-axis to be any button, like I was showing you a little earlier, where actually if I flick my wrist, it actually would do a knifing move. We have, sorry, that's kind of loud, but that was our turbo. So like if I want to do rapid fire with a pistol, it shoots really fast. You can act that too also. Now, all that is in the new one, which is the new one coming out. And you guys are first to see this here at the show. Everyone here is the first time we haven't shown it anywhere else yet. This one here is the newer version of this. It's wireless. This mouse is optical. And as you were watching earlier, I move around really fast. This is laser, and it moves even more smoother. Unfortunately, the batteries are dead, so I had to get more batteries for it. But it has all the functions this one has. The motion control, rapid fire. The only difference is physical difference is the bigger. So
I'm just gonna lay my hands on it.
Sure. And this feels much a little bit more. Yeah.
Feels great.
Yeah, good. And then they made the left chuck, what we call a frag chuck, is a little bit bigger also, so it fits better in your hand. And there's no wire, so the good thing is about it is you don't have to worry about it getting tangled. And then for people that don't like, or gamers that don't like the mouse, absolutely don't want to play with the mouse, even though I think everyone should.
Yes.
If you're playing shooters, of course. But say for like Assassin's Creed, Hawks, Little Big Planet, we go with this one. It's called our Evo, our Evolution. Pretty much has all the features though in that one. It has rapid fire, has the motion control in both. So I can program this to do jump. I can program this to do a kick. If I'm playing like soccer, FIFA, I can do a juke. You call it deke. We call it juke move, kick, and you can press all the buttons around here. Everything is programmable. You can customize all the buttons. All the analog sticks are going to be concave now. That's the most popular thing now. That's a shooter term that we use. This is from like the PS1, way back in the day. We are going to change that to this. This is the new thing. So all the new ones are going to look like this.
Okay.
And they're all use rechargeable batteries. Unfortunately, this one don't have rechargeable batteries, of course.
That's the problem with wireless.
Exactly. I'm glad you said that because I want them to make a wired one. But you would just connect. We would have a dual USB cable. You would connect to the PS3, and it charges while you play or when you turn it off. And then when you're ready to go, you can play. Sit anywhere you want. The whole point of doing it separately is that you don't have to actually sit there with a little controller. You can sit down and just be chilling like this, and here, or I can be like this. And,
oh, nice for a date.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Play a little bit playing on a date. Like So, but the main thing we did this for is so all gamers, hardcore gamers, casual gamers can all play it. You can customize it. We have software you can download. You connect it to your PC, and you can customize and change the buttons anything you want. That's pretty much it in a nutshell. Everything there.
So you want to show us some action?
Sure. Does it matter if we play Call of Duty? Are you allowed to share this with us? All right. So it moves really fast because of the Frag FX. I'm just going to show you real quick. I'd like to show everyone this. When you play with a regular controller, this is the sensitivity level of how fast it moves. For Call of Duty 4, the default is 2. Some people might play on 4, but because the Frag FX, the mouse is so sensitive, you can play all the way on 10, what they call insane. Yes.
And you just
move around. Yeah, and you can play that fast because of the mouse. Makes you do that fast. So as you can see, I'm moving nice and fast.
And you play too?
Yeah. Oh yeah. So just move around here, get some action going here. I'm about to get blown up.
And when did you start playing games?
I started playing when I was probably about 12 or 11 years old. I went to the Nintendo 1990 World Championships. I played Mario Brothers, Tetris, and Rad Racer. And I won in my city, and I went to the finals. And after I won, I just started going to every tournament and start playing. And the rest is history.
So do you sometimes still play Mario or Mario Galaxy or something, or just Call of Duty?
The only Mario game I play is Mario Kart. I love Mario Kart.
Nice, yes.
But most of the games I play now are shooter games. I honestly don't have the patience anymore for any puzzle stuff. I want to just be able to shoot people.
And what do you like best about COD? Is it more the missions or the story?
Both. I mean, the storyline is well written. It is very immersive. You feel like you're actually in the story. But most importantly to me is the multiplayer. The multiplayer is the best. It has a lot of weapons, a lot of customization. The online community is large. The company supports it very well, so I like the game. And it's perfect for the product we have, which is the Frags FX. So.
And how often do you train?
I wouldn't say train.
Have fun?
Yeah. No. But no, I actually train and then practice regularly, 2 to 3 hours a day. Okay. And on the weekends, if I have a match, like a tournament, I'll play like 10 to 12 hours.
That's like me playing World of Warcraft every day.
Yeah.
3 hours.
Yeah. But do you make money when you play it?
No.
Yeah.
But I look good when I play it.
Oh, good. There you go. We got to get you set up with one of these and some, a couple Call of Duty tournaments. So yeah, I mean, I do it as a fun thing and also a professional thing because in the U.S. it's a big thing over there. So yeah. And this product here is what gets me number one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in the U.S. we're allowed to use it. I know over here it's not allowed to be used for competition because it gets.
Europe or just not in Europe or in America? It's not allowed to use it.
I think in Germany, because they said it gives a big advantage to gamers, which it does. So they want to make it fair. Over in America, they don't care.
But everybody could use it.
Yeah, online you can use it. In the actual tournament, land tournament, you can't. Here, in the U.S., it depends. You can use it. Some places you can't. But if you're playing online, if you just want to go online and dominate people, just pick one up. They won't even know. You just dominate. So.
And how many girls have you met that played COD?
Actually, there is quite a few COD clans in the U.S. of girls.
Women? Girls?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Real good ones. Like Frag Dolls, Ubisoft. Then we have PMS. I mean, this is a good number. I actually have 2 of them on my friends list that are really good. Really good. So if you send me your Xbox Live gamer tag, maybe, hopefully when I'm here, we can play and I can let you hook up with them. They're a fun bunch of girls. Real fun girls. They all can play really well. So, yeah.
We are starting to grow in the world.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And one thing I heard, and I'm not going to say who said it, but a big popular developer, they said they don't like losing to girls. When they play online and they know they're playing Call of Duty and there's a girl beating them, they leave the room. They don't like losing to girls. So that's a good sign. That's a good sign.
They're scared of us.
Yes. So you guys, you ladies get to look good and beat us at the same time.
Great. The world is great right now.
So that's it. I actually was so distracted by your questions there. I'm running around letting my teammates do all the work.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's all right. See, that's one of the things some of us pro gamer guys don't like. We get distracted by you girls, especially if you're hot and all that.
But we gamer girls, we understand you, and we're just putting you a beer here, and you can play your game.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. And I tell the guys the best girl to have is a girl gamer. Yes. The only problem you have is you got to fight over who plays the game.
That's right. Or you get 2 TVs.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 2 TVs, 2 Xboxes, 2 PlayStation 3s, and you're set.
So now it's not, you bring a child in our relationship. You bring the Xbox and I bring the PS3 in our relationship.
See, that might fights. You might have some fights because, you got the PS3 Xbox war. So, but I think the girl will win all the time. I put my money on the girl. Whatever she says, that's what will stay. So
do you have like a final tip for the gamer girls out there?
Nothing really other than just, regardless of what the odds are about guys and most of the games being catered to guys. Just play and develop, more, get better at the games. You can play just as good as the guys, and then think about developing more. Yeah. Becoming more developers and so they have more females in the developing crew, and they can be more sensitive to girls. And not saying they had to be different, but not have a lot of things that seem to be just guy-heavy humor. Like have something in there that might be funny and cute to girls too. Also, So my biggest tip to them is just to stick with it. Play games. Any game that a guy plays, just do it. And if you like it, just stay with it and practice. Girls can be just as good as guys, if not better, because you have the advantage.
I love this guy. Okay, danke, das war's.